Hey YouTube, how you guys doing today? Kevin here coming at you with another updated video. So I got the intake that came in the mail, just held on with 2 screws, and it even had the spark plug wire holder. Now this is the original one for this engine. I was able to get it off the original owner. He had it. So we got that all squared away. Let me show you what I did. I drilled out and tapped. I'll show you. Right here, each post was drilled out and tapped, so I got those done. It wasn't long enough to do a video. I mean, it literally was a zoop and tapped it, but I did want to talk to you guys about that. I tapped that with a 4mm tap, and what I did was I took this off and this off. I took the end of the drill bit, slid it in, and to get the depth, and then matched the so the depth, how deep it is, it's the same as all these right here. So then I did that one as well, that one, and then I tapped them. I drilled it out to a what was it there? I drilled them out to a 3.2mm, and then was able to use my tap and tap it out. So that's where we're at with this. So we have right now, we have the ignition systems back on the bike. We have the top end is completely done. New piston, rings, wrist pin bearing, circlips, rings, gasket, head gasket, jug is new. All those right there were about, this whole top end plus the spark plug was about 40 bucks. Okay, so 46 bucks to do the whole top end on this bike. Now we're going to be doing some other videos on this motor even after it's done. Because I'm going to get another one of these engines and put it on another bike, and wait till you see what I'm going to do with that. This motor right here is going to be for my son, so this is going to be factory stock. But I'm going to do one of these up and show you guys how to performance them. So anyway, we're going to keep going with this, and let me get you guys on the stand. So the very next piece of the puzzle came in today, and this is a Chinese knockoff, which is fine with me. This is a Mikuni style carburetor. It's not a Mikuni. It is the replica of it. So this, plus the whole air filter assembly, was 21 bucks. How can you beat that? Okay. So the Mikuni version of this is twice the money. It's 40 bucks, but I really don't care. I've used these before. They work fine. So we went with this one, not the Mikuni, but the Mikuni parts will fit it. Okay, so we're going to spin this motor around to where the intake is. Right here's the intake. We're going to set the carburetor in place. See how it fits on there. Looks like we're going to have to push a little bit on it. It's on there nice and snug. Snug as a bug in a rug. Make sure it's leveled. And tighten down the clamp. Okay, so now we have a carburetor on the motor. Now for the air filter assembly, we're going to just, it comes apart in half like that. Here's the air filter element right inside here, which is basically squared and cut round. Just like that. You can see where it goes. And then this is going to fit on here like so. Alright, so for this, we're going to have to screw on. So let's get some gaskets and some screws, which come in the kit. Comes with a gasket and 2 screws and washers. You can tell it's Chinese because you get the writing. Oh, I love the Chinese. They're awesome. Okay. I'm just trying to fish the screws into place. That's the hard part because they're so far in there. Okay, that's one. Washer first, then the screw. Bear with me. I'm just trying to get this in there. Alright, so I got the screws in there, and that is very difficult to do. That, my friends, was not easy to do. Okay. Now, typically with these right here, I would put a little thread lock on them, but I might have to take this apart again before I put it on the bike. So this is not a permanent setup. This is more of a fitting setup to see how it fits. I got the gasket installed and all that. Okay, so now I'm wondering if I should loosen this up and rotate this carb just a little bit. Nope, not that way. Here we go, like that. Okay. Put it to where it needs to go. Then you install the square air filter with the circle holder, retainer I should say, and then the air filter housing top. Snaps on it right like that. And that, my friends, is how it looks with the air filter and carburetor. The carburetor. The reason why I'm doing this is because I got to get this engine pretty much all together before I can stick it on the bike and build the mounts. Because I need to build the mount around this engine. So where I'm at right now, it was $250 for the engine. It was $46 for the whole top end. Okay, so we're just gonna round off $300. Then it was what do you call it there? I think it was $12 for the intake assembly, and then it was another $21 for the carburetor and air filter assembly. So that's where I'm at on this build so far, and I'm right in budget. Now my budget for this bike is about $800. Okay, because I have to buy the Kickstarter. I was going to use the factory Kickstarter, then I ran into a problem. This is the extra Kickstarter I have. This is from an MT1 or a KV75. It's an extra for my bike. But I wanted to see if I could use this on this bike, but you can see the diameter difference is way off. So we're going to buy the factory Kickstarter for this thing. It's like $40, $50. We're going to buy the original one for this bike. So we're going to go original Kickstarter for this motor and the original shifter for this as well. But other than that, it's coming along quite well. We still got to do the charge coil and then put the flywheel back on. And then the side cover can go on this, and then we can start building the mounts. Now I have the mount that goes here on order from the guy I got this from. So I'm still waiting for some parts to come in. Once everything comes in, I get the Kickstarter. I'm not ordering that this week. I'm going to order that and another week or so. I'm going to order that, the Kickstarter and the shifter, and get those coming. And then after I get those, we're going to start this thing up and adjust it all up and check the charge coil and all that type of stuff. I'm not using the coil that goes to this engine. I'm using the KV75 coil only because I have a bunch of them. And why buy the coil that goes to this motor? Because the one I have will work just fine. So I'm really super excited about this build for him. It's going to go on that bike just nicely. I'm going to show you guys how to fabricate motor mounts, and that are going to work great on this bike. So Anyway, guys, it's a short film. I just wanted to do an update and show you guys where I'm at with this build. And we're going to keep going with it. So we got the post done. We just got to put the charge coil on. We got to modify that to fit it, actually. Modify it to fit, because you have to modify it. That's just how they are. And then put it on. Get the flywheel bolted back down, torqued. And then this thing's ready to go. So the CDI came with it. So that's all done. Just charge coil and that. And then the overall functionality of the engine would be done. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. If you guys have a chance, please share my channel on your Facebook pages and your Twitter and all those other ones. I really appreciate the support. This is for my little guys. So this is the Andrew build, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. We're going to get into it a little bit more. There is some tricks I'm going to do, and I think this is going to make him a great first bike. So the father-son project with this one, and I've got the other one, the Yamaha in storage. We're going to be building that one. We got all kinds of stuff, guys, coming up. So can't wait for the fall. We're almost there, another week. And then we can really start ramping up some videos. Yeah. And don't forget, guys, we also have the KE102 build. And I got some stuff on that that's going to blow your mind. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe once again. And thank you for all your support. I really, really appreciate it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.